Well, good morning. So today, hauling grain. Thought we'd be hauling wheat all day, but they got the canola cars in the elevator. And we'll be switching over to that after this first round of spring wheat.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm back. My family and I took about 2 weeks and went back to Indiana and visited family, did the whole Thanksgiving thing and some Christmas stuff, but we're back. Hauled a load of spring wheat first thing this morning over to Wolf Point, and now I'm heading back to the bins because they want some more canola. They got cars in, so I'm headed back to the west bins to get canola loaded to bring back to Wolf Point. So that's what's up today. Tony's on his way with Pete, and he's also loaded with spring wheat, coming to Wolf Point, and then he'll switch over to canola too, I would assume. Oh, hey Pete. And Tony too.
I got the full tarp on the shed for grain storage for, I'm assuming that's going to be by next harvest, but just pull in here, get the grain sample probed out, and then we'll go into the elevator to weigh. No.
It's one of those days where you can't decide whether you want to coat outside the truck when you're loading. It's 40 degrees, 39 degrees, it's nice out, the sun shines great, but the wind has just got that to it, you know? So you gotta have a coat outside, but the coat's too much, and then you're inside the truck, and you're going with the wind, and so you're not getting the airflow through the radiator, so your truck's running a little warmer, so then you're turning the heater down, and you're going back empty into the wind, and you gotta turn the heater back on because it gets a little cold. Like I said, it's just one of those days. Okay, I'm back in Wolf Point with the last load of canola. A few minutes early, so waiting for them to come out to probe the trailer and get unloaded. Was told I had 1,053 bushels to get in, so I loaded a little light. Hopefully I didn't overload. I shouldn't have. Should be good. So anyway, here they come to probe. Well, I needed 1,053 bushels on the last load because they're filling rail cars, so they can't really go over. At 1,015. Perfect.
Well, we got all the canola cars loaded. The contracted canola that we sold was going directly onto rail cars. It was one of those, hey, we need your canola today. Okay, we'll switch everything we're doing. We'll start hauling today. And anyways, that's done. Kind of a pain in the butt if it's on their schedule. So. But we're switched back to hauling spring wheat now. See if we can't get this contract finished up today too.
Well, we decided that since we spent the money on the electric opener, we better be using the back opener. It really does help to spread the weight out on the axle a little more. Good thing.
Next in line.
10 minutes till 4. Doing the sun stare. Just go like this. You can get shadowed in the mirror there, but to sit comfortable, you gotta sit like this. The bin. And I'm not quite full. Yeah, she's pretty cleaned out. There's a little. These floors are kind of slick, you know, because they're like hoppers. Magnet-based camera gives you a little extra handle, and the flashlight comes in handy too. That put my load gauge, oh wow, right about where it should be, but it's dark if you couldn't tell. And yeah, it's 5 o'clock, and I'm not gonna make it to the elevator by 5:30 since it's 50 miles away, something like that. So it's pretty out tonight though. Anyway, all right, I'll park the truck and plug it in. Go home. Shut off all the lights. CV off. There's that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Headlights are already off. That one. Dome light. Dome light on. Key off. Good night. Hauling my second to last load of wheat, I think. 3 more to go. Tony will get the 1 and I'll get the 2 and we'll be done. But I just came down the hill, got on Highway 2 and we're on the move. So just thought I'd share the sunrise with you. Pretty cool on this morning.
we're done with wheat, and I'm back at the shop, which means the bird poop goes away too, because I've been sick of looking at it for the last however long. Anyway, the truck's really not all that bad. Yeah, it's got some dirt, a little bit of road grime from some moisture we drove in, but the bird poop has to go. There. No more bird poop. Finally. Well, I suppose I should explain what I'm doing at the start of the project, during the project, and at the end of the project, instead of doing the whole, here's a little clip of what we did in the middle of the project and not explain it. Anyway, got the bees in here, split them because we're working up underneath, and we're going to be putting the door openers that were on the Dopkers, we're going to be putting, we took those off when we sold it because the guy that bought it didn't want them, I guess. Well, they are going on to the Lode Kings. So, access, I've already got a light up in here, should be nice, is up under here because they're obviously pretty well sealed. So we're going to come off of our power, and way back in there is that little gray spot. That's a silicone hole. So we can cut through that and run the wire out, which comes out from up in here, and run our wires down. And that's how we can access, oh, that light's bright, power out to those, and then we can just re-silicone that up. That way that stays nice and clean and dry up in there. That's the idea of having a sealed up trailer. Keeps all the crud out. So anyway, that's what we're doing today.
Luckily these trailers are already wired with the tarps, so the main power is already in the trailers. We just gotta hook up all of the other stuff. Tim's gonna get going with the wiring. I'm gonna get some shafts put together so we can run them through the motor so we can have option on both sides.
Okay, so this is the rear trailer, by the way. And I have put power from the plug into here. This wire will run along the wall and into our junction box, which will probably mount right here. Okay, got my main wire ran and into the box. It's not tight. It's just sitting there for right now. And go get my other wires and figure out how to get through that hole back there in the corner. Push those through, get those in the box, close this up.
Well, these are the original, well, they're the ones off the steel super bees we sold. We pulled them off because the new owner didn't want those. So got them mounted, got the new shafts shoved through, so we can still use a crank on this side by just disengaging the locks. This one is disengaged now. There's no pin in there to hold in place, but gotta run some wiring yet on the outside, and then we can get this trailer out of here. Still need to wash it.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. So I get for having two trailers,
It's
huh?
your trailer.
Well, you washed my other trailer.
But that's because I got it dirty.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Front motor, rear motor, power in. Look, can't put it on upside down.
It matches, like it should, right? Well, we are off for a little Christmas vacation. Stopped in here to grab my sunglasses. Must be in the house. I don't know where they're at. But, forget, farm hard, pray harder, and we'll see you next video.